Hi everybody, this is Y with Shenanigans with the Burgs. I want to welcome you to my channel. If you're returning, thank you, and if you're new, welcome, welcome. Hi guys, Y here with Shenanigans with the Burgs, and I am just doing, this would be week 3 of heart health awareness. Whoa, careful, Boa almost knocked my stuff down. Um, Yeah, and I just wanted to come on here and give an update. So I am working on my 4th canvas for the Heart Health Awareness event. We have a bunch of people who have joined us. In the description of this video, they will be listed down below. So exciting. Yeah. What a great thing. So it is going to be Valentine's Day on Friday. Oops. And what are your plans? Do you celebrate Valentine's Day or do you not? Do you just see it as a Hallmark holiday, as they would call it? Yeah, I hear you, Benson. Benson is over here just moaning. I think he wants a TREAT, but he just had breakfast, so that is not happening for him. So I apologize if you will hear him in this video. He's just sitting here staring at me with those beautiful puppy dog eyes. Yeah. So my husband bought my Valentine flowers over the weekend because he said he wanted them to have a chance to open up before Valentine's Day. And they are looking absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I like it. I like it. He did a great job. I am doing H, right? Have you ever done that? Like you get your drills out, you pour them out, and then you forget what color you're doing? That would be me right now. Oh, Benson, you're so pitiful. Mommy is making a video, so I need you to just be a good boy. So yeah, I do that quite often. So I leave the one I'm working on right here so that I can double check which one it is that I'm working on. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. So this week has been a crazy week here because we were predicted to get 7 to 10 inches of snow, and we ended up getting just a very small amount of snow. And then we got some freezing rain, and now there's an inch of ice on everything. Tree limbs are falling. People are without power. They're saying it could be long-term power outages. Luckily, I should knock on wood, and I probably shouldn't have said anything, but we have power. But first thing this morning, it was flickering. So there are people in our area that don't have power. I am lucky enough to still have power at our house, which is a good thing. If I do lose power, then you know what? I open the window and I diamond paint by daylight. Yeah. I don't use a light pad. I have tried and tried to use a light pad, and it just messes with my eyes. So I do not diamond paint with a light pad. I just have a light on above my canvas, and I go from there. So I could actually diamond paint by daylight if I had to. I prefer not to, but if I had to, I could certainly do it. I could. So how about you? Do you use a light pad or do you not use a light pad? And if you do, what do you like most about it? And if you don't, why do you choose not to use a light pad? Let's see. This is my other biggest thing is I will have stared at this for so long. I will, as soon as I put the drills away, I will find one I missed. It happens all the time. All the time. And it makes me feel dumb. But I guess it happens to everybody. So now we're going to go with you. You is number 15. And I'll leave it out here so that I can look at it when I know I'm going to forget what one I'm doing. It happens all the time. So let's talk about, oh, that one doesn't belong there. Let's talk about putty and glue and whatnot. So what I use is directly affected by our weather. I know that sounds crazy. In the summer, I absolutely cannot use soft putty. It just is a mess. And when it's really rainy out, I can't use alien putty because it just doesn't work. So but glue dots in my single placer work all the time. So I use them all the time. I love glue dots, and I buy the mini glue dots and put them in and just snip with my small scissors, just snip the end of it off. That is what I do in my single placer all the time. I've never tried the micro dots. I know they're smaller, but I've never tried them. So, but anything bigger definitely will not work. Definitely will not work. They're just too big, and you would be throwing away way more than you would use. So I think that, I mean, they would work because they're glue dots, but I think they would be quite wasteful, to say the least. And in my multi-placer today, I'm using Clout because it is by a make your own wall art, because it's a semi. It's not real hard. It's not real soft. It's kind of in the middle, and it is working really good in this cold temperature. It is, like there's a lot of moisture out there because of the snow, but it is cold, cold, cold. So I can use regular putty as well, but I am choosing to use the Clout by Make Your Own Wall Art. I love all of his alien putties. I specifically like the blue, the original blue. It is the bomb diggity. Yeah, that's my favorite word these days, the bomb diggity. And then, but I'm curious as to what everybody else likes and why. So if you're watching this video, please leave me a comment down below telling me which putties, glues, things that you use and why. Because then I might be apt to try something new. Always open to trying something new. Always. Always. So I have a little OCD tendencies and a little ADHD tendencies. And oh my gosh, this thing here was so worth the money I spent on it. Yes. Yes. It's a little fidget thing. And I catch myself playing with it all the time. So I guess it was something I didn't know I needed until it got here. How about that? It'll come all the way out on both sides. Yeah, I love this. Temu, this was amazing. I will link DP with sparklers in my video today. So if you're interested, I don't remember what I paid for it. I just think it is the coolest thing ever. Yes, yes, yes. Anyways, let me put that away and do some diamond painting. All right, so now I'm looking for F is 14. We're going to put some F's in here. I do have with me today Valentine, Mickey, and Minnie. They have been my companions throughout the event this month. Oh, she has a bow in her hair. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. These are the itty bitties from Hallmark. Yes, I love them. Okay, so I'll kissy mark. Yeah, these are my little mascots for the paint along. After the paint along and after Valentine's Day, they will retreat back down to the decoration box. Actually, it'll be after February because I want them with me throughout the event. So if you're new and you're just watching this, the event is Paint Along, and it is Heart Health Awareness. And so the requirements for this is pretty simple. Anything with a heart in it, on it, around it, or anything that makes your heart happy. So last Friday was Wear Red for Women Day, and it was to show your support for heart attack and stroke. I wore red, my friend wore red, her office wore red, and I asked that anybody who wore red on Red Day to send me a photo, and I didn't get any photos, so that made me kind of sad that people didn't wear red on Wear Red Day. But I did get a picture of my friend and all of her coworkers. I will include that picture. Where did my paper go? Red Day. I have a picture of myself wearing red, and I have a picture of my friend and her coworkers wearing red. So I will post that at the end of this video for everybody to see. I will be doing a parade of pictures on the final video of the event. Hopefully it'll be a start and a finish for everybody who has joined. So make sure that you are posting your photos in the Diamond Painting Around the World site. And I will have that Facebook group listed in the description below, so that all you'll have to do is click on it and it will take you there. If you're not already a member, you'll need to answer a few questions in order for your membership to be approved to join, and then you'll be able to post your pictures. Everything that gets posted on the site does get approved by admin or moderator. So just letting you know that if you post something, it may not show up immediately. But I do want to see your progress, your start photo and your ending photo, so that I can add them to the picture parade at the end of the end of the event video. So now we're on number 5 is a G. So this photo is actually a volcano, and the lava is coming out in heart shapes. It's really kind of cute. It's a China mail. I got it from, I don't know, Temu or Shine or someplace like that. It's a round. It's a 40 by 40, and it has 20 colors. And I'm enjoying it. It is a nice break from some of the giant canvases that I have been doing. I still have my designer dragons on my other table. So in my craft room, I have two setup stations. They are side by side so that if somebody comes over, they can diamond paint with me, or I can have two projects going at the same time. So that's what it's been for January and February. It's been two projects going at the same time. So actually I'm doing three things right now. I'm doing heart health awareness. I'm finishing designer dragons, and I am doing Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride is a destination theme with a song attached to it. And you can write a story about your destination and getting there, and you earn points. And at the end, you'll be able to spend points for prizes. I guess that's how it works. It's been a lot of fun. I chose The Grand Illusion by Diamond Art Club, or is it Dreamer? I don't remember. Oh my gosh. Paint with Passion. That's a Dreamer. All right, so I chose The Grand Illusion by Dreamer Designs, and my song is Drops of Jupiter by Train. And I started to do a story, and then a friend of mine did her story, and I was like, oh, I'm done, because you won. Like, she was so creative and so descriptive, and it was just beautifully written. And this was just the second part of her story, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I am not creative in that way. You tell me I need to write a business letter, and I am all about it. I am all about it. And yeah. So I have dropped out of the telling the story part of mine, and I'm just doing my weekly postings. We did have to do, last week's posting had to do a weather report for your destination. So that was kind of neat. I think I'm going to have to put a new glue dot in, because this one is not working. So here, I will show you how to put a glue dot in. So give me just a second to empty this one. All right. So I just take the roll, because it's on a roll, and I just squeeze the glue dot in my tweezers to pull it off. And then I roll it in my hands. Your natural oils in your hands will help to make it not quite as sticky. And then I just put it in there, and then you just keep shoving it in. It will stick to the bottom of the hole. And then just make sure it's all in there, as far down as it can go. So push with your tweezers, and then cut the excess off. Just like that. There you have it. Now, stick it onto something. You want to get it a little dirty, otherwise it is so sticky. It's almost unusable. So let's see how we did. Much better. Much better. 3, 2. I use the multi-placer a lot. I love my multi-placer. This one has clout in it. Let me put these glue dots away. So when it starts going over the edges, I just flip it up, push it back down, and move forward. So yeah, that was my tip for the day: how to use a glue dot, what to do when you have excess on your multi-placer. So these drills are a little dirty, so I have had to change my putty and my glue dots more often than ever. Again, it's just China mail, so it makes sense that they're not the best drills. Now, I'm not saying all China mails are like this, because I've had some really good China mails. That I have. Come on, I just changed you. And one more. So yeah, it's that glue dot is already dirty. That's going to be a problem. All right. Oh, there's two more. See, I told you, as soon as I get ready to dump them out, that's when I see the ones that I missed. Or as soon as they are already dumped. All right, B is number 8. We're going to go with B this time. You don't need a whole lot of them. So other than diamond painting, what do y'all do in your spare time? I love to cook. I'm going to bake a cake for Valentine's Day. I'm going to make a heart-shaped cake out of a square and a round pan. I'm going to make it from scratch. I'm not going to use a cake mix. I'm going to make a cherry cake with cherry buttercream frosting. The only things that I need, now I don't like maraschino cherries, so I'm doing it with frozen dark cherries. And so I'm going to need some cherry extract to help with the flavoring. So I am going to have to go to the store in this mess, which I'm not looking forward to, because it is just awful out there. And I mean, I could instant cart it, but I hate to make somebody else go out in it either. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I just need a couple of things to make this cake. I need to make it tomorrow so that it is done, cooled, frosted, ready by Friday. So we're doing Valentine's Day at home. We stopped and got some filet mignon, and we're going to have baked potatoes and wedge salads, and cherry cake for dessert. Sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What are your plans? Do y'all go out to eat? Do you is 17? Do you go out to eat? Do you stay in? Do you celebrate at all? I have a couple of presents for my husband for Valentine's Day, just because he's spoiled. He is very, very spoiled. But that's okay. I like spoiling him. My love language is giving gifts. So I am much better at giving them than receiving them, because receiving gifts is awkward to me, but giving is my love language. So anybody who knows me knows that I'm a giver. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a giver. Yeah, I don't do conflict well, but I will stick up for myself, my friends, and my family members. So there's that. But I am not a confrontational person by nature. Just me. I am who I am. So, I don't know if I told y'all. I went to, so my 1-year post-op was December 12th. And I didn't go to the doctor until February 10th. and by then I'd lost 179 pounds. So in 1 year, and we talked about the need to not lose any more weight. Like, I'm getting very concerned that my weight is getting really low. So he agreed. I saw the nurse practitioner. His name is Nate, and he was amazing. And he said, "You're right. We need to figure this out." So I have to go back to the hospital for a test, because they think maybe I'm still unable to eat, and they think maybe there's some scar tissue in the way that is causing me this discomfort when I eat. So I have to do that, and then I have to go back in and see him again, and then after that, I will hopefully be good to go. He said if there is some scar tissue there, it's something really easy to fix. They use a balloon, they blow up a balloon and open that area. So I'm excited to know that, that's a good thing. And maybe I'll be able to start eating again. Now, when I say I need to gain some weight, I'm not talking about a whole lot of weight, 10 pounds or so. I have gotten super, super skinny, like super, super skinny. Come on, I went from, is that where it's supposed to go? Nope. I went from almost 300 pounds to 120 pounds. I mean, that's a lot. It's a lot of weight to lose in 1 year. And believe it or not, I got really lucky, and I don't have a whole lot of saggy skin. So I might be old, but my skin was pretty resilient, given how much weight I've lost. One, J. And then I had to go to a lab core. I don't like the lady in his office. She can never, ever get a vein on me. So I took my orders and went to a lab core and had them done there, where they got me stuck the very first time, got all 7 tubes of blood in 1 stick. Yeah, that made me very happy. And so I'm just waiting now to see how that's going to turn out. I think all of my blood work will be fine. I am no longer diabetic. I'm no longer high cholesterol. I'm no longer hypertensive. I'm no longer a whole lot of things. And that, my friends, is amazing. He does want to see me, because I told him I'm freezing all the time. And I said, I think it's because I don't have any insulation. And he said, everybody thinks that that's what it's from, but it's not. It is from losing some muscle mass. And he said, if you don't start doing some strength training, that muscle mass is going to lead to osteoporosis and other health issues. So he wants me in the gym 3 days a week doing other than running. He still wants me to run, but he wants me to be doing other than running activities at the gym. So that being said, we will be going to the gym 3 times a month, doing the 30-minute room, because we talked about that 30-minute room and he said that was perfect. So we'll be doing the 30-minute room at Planet Fitness 3 times a week, just to help build back some muscle mass. He said the muscle mass also has something to do with the loss of hair. Didn't know that. I didn't know all of this going into the weight loss surgery. These are things they don't tell you. They are just telling you things like how to eat, what to expect the day after surgery, how long you should be home, how, you know, that those types of things are what they talked about. They didn't talk about hair loss. They didn't talk about muscle mass. They didn't talk about, and I'm not saying that this is all bad things. You needed to know the other stuff was more important. Seeing the nutritionist, learning how your new body is going to be fed, and nutrition, and those things. Those things were like super important. I learned a lot from them. So I'm not saying that they did anything wrong or malicious or anything like that. I'm just saying I had heard something about weight loss, but nobody ever, or not weight loss, hair loss, but nobody ever explained to me what that looked like or why. So I was assuming that it was from the propofol, because somebody did say to me, it's, you know, when you take chemo, you lose your hair, putting all these things in your body. Um, when you when you when you get knocked out, could have an effect on it. So I just assumed it was all the propofol that I had over this past year with the kidney stone surgeries and weight loss surgery. Evidently it's not. It is totally has to do with muscle mass. So that was something new. Something new. You learn something every day. All right, I missed 4 drills. I missed a Z. Let's see. Oh, come on. Yeah, my glue dot's dirty already. That is just nuts. I missed a K. It's number 11. Oh, I missed another Z. I missed another Z. All right. Oh, and one more. Oh, come on. I'm going to have to put a new glue dot in yet again. All right. So this is going to be a short whip and chat today because I think I'm done talking for the moment, and I am just going to let you watch with no talking.
Thanks for hanging with me. Have a fab day.